leg gets away from my hand. She tries to cow kick me. She's going to come out this way. She has to come up and then out. As soon as that foot leaves my hand, I can come back here. When she cow kicks, see where my leg is? I'm out of the way. Now if I have my leg like this, and I won't have time to move this leg out of the way. So I keep this leg closest to the horse, back, away. Pick up the foot, whoop, there it goes, boom. I'm out of the way, I'm free and clear. Okay? There you go. Good girl. Okay, so now, I've got a lot of toe here. Good. And when you hold the horse's leg, you want to keep it as directly under them as you possibly can. Don't bring it way out here, and don't stretch it way out there, and keep it low. Use your back muscles here on your legs. Don't use your back. You throw your back out. You have a horse here complaining about back problems, they're doing it wrong, guaranteed. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how much I'm going to take off of this toe. Okay, let me have the nippers. There we go. Say goodbye to this toe. She falling asleep yet, Amanda?
Hmm?
She falling asleep yet?
Who?
Who? Dixie. Did she fall asleep?
No.
Okay, she relaxed?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I want. Who's this? Who makes you? Okay. That's part of her toe. Now, you can tell how much wear. Well, that's the wall. That's the front part right there. But even right here, see the bottom part? So because the toe was so long that when she was picking that foot up, she didn't pick it up enough. And she was grabbing the ground like this. Because that's actually the bottom part of the toe. But feel how smooth that is. Katie. Watch it. You missed it. Show it to her, Lily.
That's what I'm going to chew on some toenail.
Okay. Oh, give it to Dad. He'll eat it. Dogs love it.
Ew.
I make all kinds of new friends.
Look, the foot's still up. John, look, the foot's still up.
Huh? Yeah, she's relaxed. See how soft she is? She's just like, man, I'm liking this. Somebody's scratching my head. It's a nice day. I've been fed. She's a happy horse. She's a happy horse. All right. Now, let me have my rasp. So when you see that leg cocked up like that, it means they're very relaxed. And they'll shift from one leg to the other, you know. If I getting ready to cock that other one. There we go.
She's probably feeling, she's probably getting ready to kick the crap out of it.
Don't say that. I got to do this. Well, not this.
I don't see you trimming hooves.
No, I meant, but I got to clean her hooves out every morning.
All right, good job, thank you.
Now that one, how's that crack? Is that just a surface crack too? No.
I won't know till I get to the outside of the wall, the outside wall.
She's doing really good.
Oh, she's doing great. Okay. Now, when she moves her foot like that, you see this muscle right there? Sometimes that gets a little tense. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her kick it out a little bit. It's all right. Now she got this. It's all right, sweetheart.
Turn around and bite her in the butt.
Yeah.
Well, her butt's right here too. I can
See, John will bite him right back.
It's all right, sweetheart. It's all right. It's all right.
Do you get like some cramp?
Sometimes she gets a cramp in there. We're trying to get her to work it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and rub it for her. Alright, see that? She's still very comfortable with what we're doing. So I'm going to take and I'm just going to rub this area right in here and give it a nice little massage for it so I can release the tenseness in that muscle. Now, you go, well, you know, you're taking a big chance of getting kicked. No, I'm not. Because as soon as that muscle tenses up, I'm out of here. Why? Because I got my hands on her. I can feel that muscle. So I know when she's going to kick. All she has to do is bring that leg up, that muscle tightens up, and I walk away. They say, oh, never walk behind the horse. Okay, well, true. If you're coming from over there, and you come walking directly behind the horse, then you deserve what you get. But when you want to approach a horse, always approach him from the side. They got great peripheral vision. Prey animals, the vision, the eye set is off to the side. Predator animals, their eye set is straight forward. What are we? Prey or predator? We're predator. Exactly. So when a horse sees us coming at him, we say, don't know if I'm going to trust this person. See? Now if we had eyes off to the side of our head, it'd be different, but we don't. But we do have our peripheral. And I'll show you how to use your peripheral on her.
It's a game we play with the birds too. When you first get them, they'll be really skittish because their eyes. See, so you look at them and you kind of close your eye and you look at them with one eye.
No, they're up
And
top.
it's just like a little game, and
They're not straightforward. All right.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Well, there's, they go.
Got my rats.
They're reptiles. Maybe he's talking about mammals.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can turn her around so that they can see what we're doing. So bring her head around. Here.
Which way?
You can hide her hiney too if you want. Hide her hiney. Hide her hiney. Keep going. Keep going. Keep hiding it. Keep hiding it.
You don't have to lock.
Keep going. Tap. All right. Take your rope. Pull her a little bit towards her. All right. Little tap. Little tap. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now stand still. Stand still. Okay. All right. Now, a lot of times when people want their horse to turn around, what are they doing? Pulling on their head. Okay. You don't have to pull on their head. You hide behind them. Okay. I want her to swing around facing you again. Notice the shank. It's vertical. So that means I'm not putting any pressure on her head. If I was putting pressure on her head, the shank would be like this and I'd be pulling. I'm going to turn her around again. Okay, I'm going to pull the rope around a little bit. Okay, hold on.
You got this figured out, but I ain't quite got it figured out.
She's saying, hey, this is my first day of class. I can't get everything right.
There we go. Now when I want her to stop, let's do straight up.
Katie. Katie.
Okay, I'm going to help her out a little bit. Alright, she went to a man. That's okay. Alright, here we go.
You want to hold her?
Coming out. Fish and full fish.
There we go.
You're a good baby. You're a good baby. You're a good baby.
Oh, that's the one you don't like. Go away, dog. Go on. No.
There we go. So see, it took a few minutes to get her to get comfortable. Instead of fighting with her, I just let her get relaxed. If I'm fighting with her, I'll be fighting with this foot till I get it done, and it'll probably take me about another half hour to get this foot done. Okay, now I need my nippers. A lot more tail to take off. You got it. You got it. Thank you. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, dip, dip. Oh, man. There you go. Okay, Manny, you should be on the same side I am because I'm on the back feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on. Can you let me go around, please? Huh?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Yep, yep, yep. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. Okay, what I'm doing is just kind of getting her to be a little relaxed. She's been standing for quite a while. It's a little bit different when you stand on your own, but when I'm forcing them to stand, that puts a little pressure on them. So I'm going to relieve the pressure by walking her around a little bit. Notice the shank again. I'm not pulling on her. She's following me. I stop, she stops. I turn, she turns. Okay? So she's reading my body language. See the rope? It's dragging.
It's a good horse.
That's it. See? So what I did was I took the pressure off of her. Anytime we asked them to do something, we put pressure on them. Even though we're asking them kindly and asking them nicely, we're still putting pressure on them to do something. Okay? You start seeing that she's not comfortable with what you're doing, then just take her for a little walk. Here it is, right here. Right there. And see, you can play games like this with her. You can get some poles or barrels or something and just play with her. Play different games. I'll show you quite a few games there if I can. Yeah. And that's it, see?
5 minutes.
All right, now let's see if she's a little bit more comfortable.
Oh, she's got 5 minutes to go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll all take turns, baby.
Okay. You know, I get 15 minutes to repeat. Okay. I wonder if that means I got 15 minutes to repeat. I don't know. I haven't shifted the manual transmission. My garbage truck has automatic transmission now. All right. When you're making all them stops in town, it's probably smart to have automatic transmissions because I bet you still feel. Okay, let's turn her around again. So hide her hiney. All right, man.
Where do I want to go?
Go ahead and hold the tubes for me.
We've got some towns.
You ready, please? Okay. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want. Now look at her butt. Look at her butt. No, don't pull on her head. No, don't pull on her head. There you go. There you go. Keep it going. Keep it going. No, no, don't pull on her head. Okay. See, that's a natural reaction for us, is to pull on that head. Okay? Watch. Keep that. The key is this shank being vertical. Okay, I want her to stop. Stand up. Shank is vertical. Either way. Now look, I didn't even have to pull the rope. Now she understands, because of my body language, what I'm asking her to do. Now, she's not going to run over you. She's comfortable. Just gave out a sign. Anytime you hear that, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. That means she's very relaxed. Even sometimes when you're doing something like this, they may even come over and take their muzzle and just bump you like that, let you know. I got an 18-month-old filly that I'm training, and the first time I put her in a round pen, she reared up on me. Okay? So when she did that, I stepped off to the side, got both my hands like this on her shoulder, and I just touched her enough to let her know that I could knock her over, okay? I turned around, I got my rope, which was like this, in the center of the ring, and I walked back, and I bit her on the butt with the rope, okay? That was to let her know that's not acceptable. The other trainer that trained with this horse, she reared up on him twice in the same session. He said he was afraid of her. I wouldn't be afraid of her. Let her know who's the boss in here. I didn't work her in that ring for 5 weeks. I did other work with her besides that. So I put her in the ring a week ago Saturday. Got her to moving out. She's very relaxed. By this time, we're starting to build up a nice relationship. Let her move around in both directions. She was very relaxed. Asked her to come in. She didn't come in from the rail to the center. And what you do there is you cock your leg and turn your back on them. And they'll come in. But she didn't do it. So I go, okay. I did approach and retreat. So what I did was I approached her. She's on the rail. I touch her neck. And I told the lady, I said, she may or may not come in. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I touched her and I started walking away. And she's behind me. Okay? She's right here, right behind me, step by step. And when I got to the center, and I still have my back on her now. Now here's this horse that this other trainer's afraid of. I stopped, she stopped, and then she took her muzzle and she went like that. She did that because she wanted to let me know that she was there. But what did I do? I gave her respect. But I also told her, you got to be a lady. Okay? It's all about being gentle. You either be a gentleman or you be a lady. Whatever sex you are, that's what you want to be. That's what I want. Okay?
Unless you're Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, well, Brokeback Mountain.
But they were gentle.
That's another story. Oh. But it's all about giving respect to this animal. And it doesn't matter if I like paints or not. It doesn't matter if I like donkeys or not. It doesn't matter. The thing is, they all deserve respect. And if I want that respect back, I got to give it first.
Oh, that's off.
So if, let's say, you're walking from over there, right, then you're there. Now, you get yourself set up. So, put your hand about like here. Now this is about the only time I'm going to tell you to hold the rope close. Let's say pinky to the head. So you want to go over. There we go. Pinky to the head. Okay, when you're on the other side, pinky, hold the rope. Now, let's say you're going to walk over. See how she's got her head? Alright, she's probably going to block you, which means she's going to either move her head or shift her body to keep you from going in that direction. So when you walk around her and that head moves, you're going to go, and you use this hand as an example. Squeeze it. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you're walking around her. She brings her head around that way. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. And bring that head from there to here.
With this one or this one?
With that one. Okay? I use that as an example. So you're going to walk around. She blocks you. 1, 2, 3. And then walk right down. Okay? Alright. Walk normal. Okay, now the only reason why she did that is you walked too far away. Okay, because she thought, oh, okay, we're going somewhere. Now, if you wanted to let her know that you wanted to, she's got an itch. Okay. And you know what? Another thing, you want to make a really good friend? Scratch that in.
Oh yeah, that makes good
Get that itch going. Oh, look. Oh, she's liking that now. Oh,
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to walk with her, but watch how close I am to her body when I go over because I want to pick her feet up. See how she didn't move? Okay, now watch when I walk further away. See the difference? So, if your intentions are to pick up her feet, you want to stay within close proximity. Okay? Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? All right. Now, yeah, go ahead and do it. Go on by her, say like you're going to pick up her front foot. Walk normal. Walk normal. Okay. Now you see how taut you got the rope? So even as you get a little bit closer to the feet, you can let a little bit of rope go. Okay. Now when you walk around her, walk normal. I mean, you know, see how normal I'm walking? Okay. When you start doing real slow, like, all right, that kind of shows the horse that you're a little timid. You're not concerned. You're not too sure of what her action is going to be. But if you walk normal around her. Now I can come right up to the middle of her barrel and touch her. Okay? Because she knows that that's my normal walk. I can come back around this way. See? That's not bothering her at all. So your body language has to show confidence, has to show comfort. Okay? That's it. See? And if you, let's say you're going to get her and you got the rope, don't hide the rope behind your back. That's a predator move. Show her you got the rope. Okay, I'm coming to get you. Hopefully you won't have to do that too much. She'll start coming to you. Okay? When you get her, first thing you do, don't clamp it. Love on her. Okay? When you get stalls, when you go in the morning, pull her out of the stall, first thing you do, say good morning to her, walk up to her, love on her. Then you clamp it. A lot of times people are chasing the horses out there. Why? Because the horse knows they want to get them. Right? And they're chasing their horse out. Who's getting the workout now? Right? But if they come out to the horse and say, hey, good morning. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, good girl. Like that, and love on her. And you put the halter on. Because what are they going to think now? All right, mom's coming to get me, but I'm going to get some loving. Right? And then you put the clamp on. All right, let's get that back foot. There you go.
You want me on that side?
Yep. All right, good job. It's in the box next to the camper. Okay, Amanda, I need my nippers, please. Or actually, give me my wrap. Good girl.
It's a pretty baby. Yes, you are. You're a pretty girl. Just the right size. Yes, you are.
Okay, did anybody tell you about the white socks? What that means?
No.
It means nothing. It means they got white socks. No, actually, there's a little poem, and it's in Truth Writ with John Wayne and Kim Darby, and she buys this little horse that's got white socks. And there's a little poem. I forget how it goes. I'll have to study it one day. Oh, see her. Now, anyway, if a horse has full white socks, you pass them by. The old myth is that if a horse has white socks, that means their feet are soft. That's not true. It doesn't mean anything. It means it's pigmentation. It's the color of their coat. That's all. It has nothing to do with their hooves. And so a lot of people would not buy like these paint horses or Appaloosas or gray horses. Now most of your grays will have dark feet, black feet. But when you got the white on the legs like that, they have lighter colored feet. They're the same texture as dark hooves or dark legs. Doesn't matter. Not to say that horses don't get soft feet. Most of that's genetic. It's nothing to do with their color at all. Okay? See how relaxed she is? She is eating this up. She is loving every minute of this.
get that on this one.
Yeah. All right, sweetheart. There you go.
You're watching the horse whisperer at work.
See how normal I move? You didn't bat an eye, did you? No, sweetheart. All right, good set. There you go. Good set, good set. Good set. So she's just trying to get comfortable. See, a lot of times people, when a horse moves, they think, oh no, they're going to do something, or they're being bad. No, she was just, you saw how she picked that foot up 2 or 3 times? Look, Mom, no hands. All she was trying to do is get comfortable. Look at her face. That's all. She wasn't trying to be bad. It's like, well, it doesn't feel right there. Okay, so pick it up and move it. Oh, it doesn't feel right there. Okay, pick it up and move it. No problem.
And then we cramp that way. That move it.
And she didn't have a cramp on this side, did she? Why? Because she's a lot more relaxed on this foot than on that one. And bada bing, bada boom, we're done.
Off. Stop that.
So it took 2 days to turn her feet.
Hey.
I got 1 foot done one day and 3 feet done another.
Because this is a stinky
Hey, Mom.
Hi,
Hey, cutie pie.
Big horse.
Huh?
Ain't it a pretty horse?
Where are you going? Allie, don't do that, please.
Pull your daddy's hair out. He's losing it.
Yeah, I need all I have.
All right.
Say hi.
Hi, Allie.
Say hi.
See the horsey?
Yeah.
Missy is.
Straight
Yeah,
down
she
south.
is Johnson. Yeah, she is.
Once with kicking that horse, so it might
Oh, no,
So you
no,
want
she'll be right
this
back.
Oh.
right about the top of the withers. Because when you place your saddle on here, you're going to actually use this as your guideline. You want your saddle to be pretty much like on here. When it comes down
Sooner
on
or
here,
later,
you want space in the front, you want space to the back. Okay. Now this is new, so it's going to be a little bit stiff at first, but we'll eventually break that and we'll start to soften up. But as it does, it spreads down, it's going to go with her hair. All right.
Sounds right. Katie's on this end of town. It's
That's
Missy.
on the outside, so that's not a problem. That's not a
It
problem.
used to be Maggie girl. Maggie was, and Maggie still is, but Missy's even. Missy will get that Maggie thing.
All
Right now.
Yeah.
And she'll stare her down. She will stay there. Maggie wants to get rough, and Missy will just lay down. You know, and keep her face right in hers. She'll be laying on her back, but she's right there, right in her face.
Okay, now when you go to place the saddle on, always have
Has she ridden this one?
the offside.
When'd you get? How long have you had it?
Have it right
Got
here
it
on
in
the
here
corner.
Thursday.
Oh,
You don't have to worry about it slapping. Okay? Now this here,
She's
you
been ridden
can
before?
tuck it in.
Yeah.
All
But
right?
she's been
So you
green.
got
She's
the
been
saddle
green.
like
Yeah,
this.
she's not really.
I'm going to let her check it out.
She done checked it out and she turned her nose up at it. She went, ah!
Yeah, I don't blame her. Okay, now, get it, approach her, and place it on her back, not plop it on her back.
Pull that one strap through, baby. That one strap,
That's
there you
okay,
go.
that's it, I did that on purpose. Yeah. Okay, so now, see your space right here? See where the concave part of your saddle is right up above the wither. Alright, this actually is going to fit her nicely.
How long you had the donkey?
So we did
About a
get a
week.
good
Oh,
deal.
right.
Come back
Yeah.
here and take
Yeah.
a look and see how it fits her
You
right
say,
here.
oh, let's get a horse and a
Just got
donkey.
finished up. Yeah.
Very nice. So we got
Pretty
the right
much. Well, the
saddle.
donkey,
you
I
have
seen
been
the
planning.
ad, I seen the ad in the
Okay,
paper
now,
for it.
when I walk
on the
behind
donkey.
her, because you got to come to the other side
so
and bring
call
the
and sure
stirrup
enough, they
down
had
and
him
the
out,
leather
so.
down. When I walk
He
behind
got
her,
his new home.
I'm going to do this.
You got the donkey.
keep my hand right on it. Like that. Now I'm going to come over and stir it down.
Should I come? Can I?
Yeah,
do the same
on over.
thing?
You can go right up.
Okay, and get your stir. Or your, you know what this piece is called? Yeah, but I can't think of what the name of it is. I would suggest getting new ones of these. Now, they had these last night, but like I said, the reason why I didn't have you get stuff, we didn't know. We had to kind of get the saddle first. So now you know what to get. But for right now, you don't have to worry about this stuff because until the next auction, you're not going to be riding it, but you can see the holes have some wear. All right? So you can always replace this new, and I would always suggest you get both sides, okay? All right, so now we got it there. That saddle is perfect for her. It actually even blends in with her color.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so we waited for the right saddle. All right, now come on back over here. All right, and this piece right here is so that you can keep your strap up.
Thank you.
Like that. This is part of the girth. Okay, this is the girth strap. All right, so we're going to get ready to put the girth on. Lloyd, can you hand me the girth over there, please? Okay, the one in your left hand is the girth.
This might be a bridle.
Girth goes under the body. So.
Close, it's close. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, and see, you make me want to probably get in one of these. Yeah. It's not really too bad. Okay, so anyway, and you can just plop this up like that. So now, here we go. We're going to put this on. So we're going to have to make a couple of little adjustments until we get it right. Now, when you place this on them, you want to try and get this as centered as you possibly can. So in other words, if this end comes down to about here, let's say right about in this line right here, then you want this one to be on the same side as best as you possibly can. If it doesn't work that way, you may need to get a different size girth. This is a 32 inch, okay? I think this will fit her. All right, again, what are we going to do? We're going to check it. Yeah, nothing that'll pinch her or stick her. Okay, so you want to get it nice and clean. Now a lot of people go, man, you spend so much time with this horse before you even get up on him. I usually do. I spend about a half an hour working the horse, warming it up, tacking it up, taking my time. There's a reason why I want to do that. I want to see what kind of mood she's in. I don't want to find out when I get up in the saddle.
I saw you fighting.
I want to find out on the ground. She's relaxed, she's comfortable, like she's about ready to fall asleep, right here. Okay, and I know she's going to be in a pretty good mood. All right, I'll guarantee you. Well, no, not necessarily. You can work it out of her. Especially in the cooler months, they have what I call excess energy. So like they've been sitting around for a little bit and they feel real good and they want to get it out of the system, you lunge them. Okay, you lunge. Get that excess energy out. You don't want to be working it from the saddle or on the ground. You want to get it going. When I put a horse into the round pen for the first time, I leave them in there for about 5 minutes. They can buck, they can kick, they can roll, they can fart, they can do whatever they want in there for 5 minutes. That's their time. And I want them to do a lot. I want them to smell other horses' poop and get used to their surroundings. All right? I give them that 5 minutes on their own. Then I go in and then I start going to work. If they're feeling feisty and they got more energy, I let them burn that energy out. Like I said, I don't want to find out about it in the saddle. I want to get it out of that system first, okay? All right, so now what we're going to do, let's place it right there. All right, now around the side here. I'm going to bring her up. Reach under. Look at that. That's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Okay, now I'm going to try not to get it too much on her. So, okay, she's moving. Because now she knows. Now we're really going for the big time. All right, so we're going to let her move. We're going to put this through like this. Yeah, there. And then I do what I call the 3-cinch rule. In other words, I'm not going to tighten this as tight as I can the first time. Right now, what she's done is she's sucked in air. So she's blowing out her belly. So what happens? She's going to have to get that air out, right? So then what happens? Then this loosens up. Okay? So I'm already going to know right now that I need to actually bring that up one more notch, because as I tighten this up, this is going to go up higher. So I'm going to just start all over again. Okay? There. Yeah, there you go. Turn it around. There you go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is... I know, but... Oh, yeah. Now let's try it.
My mom, when I told her that you had to clean the horses on roads every month, I'm not getting a horse ever.
Alright, let's try it again.
She says I can't believe that when she did that, when she asked us you have to clean it every morning.
Okay.
I didn't even know you had to do that every morning.
Not every time. She's not really concerned about what I'm doing. Okay, so we got it through the top. I'm going to grab the end again. Okay.
And you had to watch your feet. I got to ride them once.
Okay, stop. I'm going to go
Something to get on top of the cord.
just a little snug. Okay. Keep her in a circle. Alright. Again. Okay, now I got it just a little bit snug right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a 7. So, in other words, 9/7. I'm going to go through here.
He's gonna have her on it today, isn't he?
That hole comes out here. Now I got 2 layers, 2 layers. Now just a little snug. That's good enough. Bring it across like that. See, just like a line. Come under like that. And not pulling anything on here right now. Okay, now, Amanda, what I want you to do is just walk her up and down. You can put it down, or if it stays up there, that's fine too.
The stirrup?
That, they have back straps. That's just
Okay, this is
extra
gonna
stuff.
hold the saddle on
Yeah.
for me.
Oh,
and
you would not want to tighten up that back strap. That's called a bucking strap.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Hey, right. I figured if I told you it was a bucking strap, you'd say no.
The other stirrup is still up, John.
On there, but if you see them on the horse, they've got a gap, this space. I don't know what the real purpose of it is. I just think it's more money to just buy stuff like that. I don't see any purpose. I'm sure that there is one, but I've never used one. Good girl. Now, watch this. You see this right here? Watch how much I pull up. Okay. That's how loose the saddle would be if you were to get up on it right now. Alright, here we go. Okay, man. Walk her around one more time.
I love him.
Okay, walk her around one more time.
Hey. Okay, guys.
So that's the second time.
Who's in there?
Tighten up one more time.
I'm lying on that
Now,
horse.
you can't actually see her.
You can't ride that horse yet. It has to be trained.
But they do it.
I'm
You
gonna
saw
go in
how
there and
much
touch
looser that
it.
strap was. So if you were to
We're
try
gonna
to get
go
up
in there
on
and
there,
Oh, they're training it right now.
come right off.
Why? I wanna go
Because it has to, like you
fast.
train a doggy, you have to train a horse too. Otherwise, they'll rear up and you'll fall off and you'll get
Guy riding
hurt.
the bicycle and he just go.
It's full of ashes.
Yeah.
You see him rolling around in the...
No, I didn't see him.
He had a cloud of ash.
Well, I guess that was nothing. I ain't seen him. I guess that he'll get in
Uh-huh.
here and...
Okay. All right, here we go again.
And then he'll jump down and do it.
Oh, you're getting
He
too
probably figured that big old pile out.
Tighten up, walk, get the air out.
Paul, you've been through this before.
Just a couple times.
Thank you. Thank you for messages. Very
See, this is why I like Western over English. Because the problem with English is they have a set holes that you go in. They're never going to be right. It's either going to, I mean, they work, but it's going to be either too tight or too loose. Very seldom will you probably get it perfect. At least with this is contour to her body. Okay. So now the saddle. Now this needs a little bit of work, but you're gonna. I would suggest getting new ones of these. Okay. All right. Now we got it pretty snug. Now take a look. See, her skin's all wrinkled up right there. All right. So her skin's being pinched. So what you're gonna do now? You're gonna come over. Go ahead and stand over there. You're gonna come down. I'm gonna ask you to pick the leg. Pick it up. You're gonna bend it like this. Lift it straight up and then pull back. Watch the skin. Did you see it pull? Now,
Oh, you already have boots? Where's the boots?
that skin in there that's showing now
You bring your bird.
was underneath the girth. That's why she's sore there. Because they didn't stretch her leg and stretch that skin out. It was all bunched up. You got the skin looking like this. Okay? Now when you pull, now, it's like that. Alright? They didn't do that. They just threw the saddle on, tightened it up, and they probably didn't do it 3 times. If I just, a lot of times what they'll do, take their knee and kick them in the stomach to get the air out. I just love that one.
I've watched them guys, they don't even tighten up the saddle. Some of the guys don't.
This is a tool to a cowboy. They're not going to take the time like an owner would that just has a pleasure horse. That's why I do just pleasure horses. Because I'll never treat a horse like that. But it's a tool
Now
for some of
this
these
is not
guys.
going to hurt hanging?
You can push it in there though.
All right, cowgirl, let's
No,
go.
I just,
Yeah, you can push it in. It's all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just hung
Now,
the other one up.
Yeah.
back over here. Because you want to do this side too. Okay, so man, I need this on the other side.
I'll say
Be
everyone
dark soon, boy.
everybody's real impressed with Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
What he went through this horse yesterday. I should have been out here watching, I guess. I mean, you had everybody.
Who takes care of the... Oh, you just got him, so you don't have anybody.
See it?
I mean, who takes care of what?
I don't know.
All right.
They have
Very
doctors
good.
out here.
Yeah, I'll call it. I'll get a vet out here
Very
and give them
good.
their
I
shots.
guess they're, of course,
I'm
they're
gonna
real
get it.
prone to stuff.
I'm going to get the vet out here. and
Okay,
let him
so
look
we
them
got it
over
tacked
and,
up and ready to rock and roll.
I know they ain't had no shots or whatever shots they
And
need.
that's it. Now we got to do the
Because you can
headstock.
get John down here every now and
All
then.
right. Now, I always
John,
put the
yeah,
saddle
John, but he
on
said about her 5-6 weeks.
before I
to get
put
in,
the
which is great.
headstock, especially
I
if
don't
you're going
mind
to have
that at
one
all.
that's got a bit in it.
He-
Because
And
if
he'll wind
they
up,
should
he'll have
react
it on
to
horse
something,
there. I know
you don't have to worry about their mouth with the bit in. So the headstock should always be the last thing you
He
put
doesn't
on.
have to be down here
All
alive.
right, put your saddle
With your
on
horse.
first.
No, they, as long as they.
So now
I'll
we
get.
can
I'll
ahead
go
and
get
put
some
it on.
stalls built over there.
This thing?
Yep. Okay. So now, if you're going out on the trails, I always keep this on. Because let's say if this
Get
is
over
great. Alright. What are you going to do? So you got added protection here. A lot of people don't do it, but I do.
Why don't you switch hands?
So, yeah, that's right. That's right. Alright, so now what you're going to do, now see, she's still pretty relaxed, so we didn't do anything traumatic with her. She's loving this. She's probably never had a saddle put on her so softly in her life. Okay? And she's loving this. Alright. Now, what you want to do is you want to kind of train your horse to have the head either level or a little bit low. A lot of times when you go to put this in there, on them or in their mouth, they're way up here. Now how the heck did we get it up there?
right.
So you have to train your horse to be just like this. Okay? Or you grab it, put it over the nose, like that. And you go over the right ear first, then you go over the left ear.
That's my favorite place.
See how easy that
So
was?
go back.
No
I'll
muss,
buy you
no fuss. Now,
water from there.
Reins.
yeah, the reins go right here on the little holes. Okay, so now I have to make an adjustment. It's too low, right? The lower you go on the nose, the softer the cartilage is. So this is too low, so I want it up. So I'm going to make an adjustment.
On both sides?
Yep. Now Joe, the horse that I've been working, he's got a longer nose. Let's go up 2 notches.
For a young colt, she's handling this well, isn't it?
She's loving this.
Huh?
She's loving this.
Handling this well.
And started with yesterday, with the softness. And she knows we're not going to hurt her.
Well, you had something to work with. That's the main thing.
Somebody's talking about a snake.
Alright.
Up the tree.
Alright, did you bring it up 2 notches? Okay, now that's a lot
See my
better.
kid going over there a bit.
That's a lot better. Okay. Very good. Now you're up on the bony part.
Now, hey,
of,
hold up. Don't kill him.
okay? Alright, she's set. She's ready to rock and roll. Now,
Look how pretty. Look how pretty.
Yeah,
what do you need? The reins. They in the plastic bag?
there they are. The red ones.
Oh,
The thing, you don't have to put it in his mouth.
well, this is a hackamore.
Okay.
So instead of putting pressure on their mouth, you put pressure on their nose.
Like you do with the rope, I guess, kind of. The rope just tugs on their head.
Right, right.
So they don't,
Huh?
so you don't really need a bit in its mouth.
Any of my horses, I didn't have to.
Well, what's it
But,
for?
well, but some horses do need a bit because you
They're not.
need that stopping power or that turning
Oh,
power.
okay.
And it depends on the horse. They can be pretty stubborn.
It just seems uncomfortable to a horse to have something like that in its mouth.
Yeah, it kind of is, but they can adjust to it.
But you say they put it behind their teeth, right?
Well, it goes
Or-
in the gap.
Yeah.
There's a
In the
gap,
yeah.
and it goes in there.
Maybe
She's
it's in-
never had a bit in her
Now,
mouth.
They
So
said
so
they wrote it with just
we may not have to put one in her mouth. All right, so now we're going to put
You're
the
the
reins
horse.
on it.
Behave.
So what I do is I always have the smooth end towards the skin.
okay.
Okay, so that's going to go there. And that's going to go there. Okay, now, bring them up. Very nice. Good job. Now, when you check this, you want 2 fingers. That's just a little bit loose, so I think we need to bring it up. But watch what happens when I pull back. Okay, see how the chain comes up?
Uh-huh.
So it's still just a little bit too loose. It needs to really almost touch.
Touch. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this.
He keeps getting fun.
You need it on both
And,
sides?
yep. I'm going to make an adjustment.
Goes numb.
Put it on the 3rd notch. So you can get it in there. I don't think this is going to work.
Are they chasing this snake? You don't want to go over there.
3rd one?
Yeah.
That snake.
No, you're not going to let me do it.
All those kids were running
No,
over
it's
their
not going
bite.
to.
I said,
Okay,
"Well,
so
my
let's bring
kid
it back
ran
to
over
the
there."
first one. All right. So, I don't know. I don't like this one. I'm going to get me a leather chin strap. Or one that I can adjust. This here is just not going to work. First one. And I'm going to get a different chin strap. Because I don't like this. I want to adjust it. All right. So now, she is all set. If we were to ride her, she's ready to go. Okay, so now we got the saddle on her comfortably, we got the headstall on her comfortably, and she's still standing there pretty quiet, okay? Okay, a little bit uncomfortable with that, it's okay. And these are exercises that you can do to get the horse comfortable for the weight that she's going to be preparing for. Okay, very good. Not bad. Now, I'm going to show you lateral flexion. Okay, this is where the horse turns its neck. And remember I told you that the majority of the time when you see a horse out in the pasture, their head is straight ahead or down or maybe looking up. The only time you'll see them twist their neck to come around is maybe to bite at a fly or scratch at an itch or something like that, but most of the time their head is that way. So these muscles here, right here, don't really get worked. Now take your hand from here and feel the muscle right there. Feel how tight that is? Now I want you to keep, now I'm going to do a lateral flexion, and now come over on the other side, and I want you to put your hand over on this side here. Feel this muscle right there. How many of you feel a difference? Feel it tightening? Okay, so when you're asking a horse to turn, see that muscle tighten right up? Okay, so they have a problem with it. That's why you see a horse fighting now. See, look at her licking and chewing. So she's thinking about what just happened. Okay, so I'm going to ask her again. Now I'm not pulling, I'm just putting pressure on. As she brings her head around, I'm going to just release the pressure. Alright, see, she's fighting it. She's fighting it. She's not comfortable with it. Okay, and that's alright if she wants to move. Let her move. Let her move. Remember, freedom of movement. Alright, so that's twice. Now I'm going to ask her for a third time. She's still licking and chewing, still thinking. There we go. Good girl. That's good. Brought her head in. Alright? This is just the beginning stage of this. What I want her to eventually do is bring her head right into my head. So I'm going to do it on this side. Now she's going to move back. That's okay. I'm going to let her. I'm going to position myself again. I'm going to ask her to bring her head around. Now, see, she's starting to get used to it. There we go. See, it's still soft. I'm going to bring her head in. It's all right. It's okay. She's fighting it. She's fighting it. It's okay. I'm still going to keep at it until I get what I want. There we go. And I'm going to rub her and let her know she did the right thing. Okay? I'm going to push her back a little bit, straighten her up, let her get set. I'm set. Let's see what she does this time. Okay, a little bit easier, a little bit easier, a little bit easier. See, I'm not pulling her head, I'm putting pressure on. And when she brings that head around, I release the pressure. Okay, I'm putting more pressure, putting more pressure. So putting more pressure. But notice she's not backing up or moving. She's trying to figure out what the heck it is that I'm asking her to do. But she's not nervous about it. She's trying to think of what it is I'm asking her. So she shifted, licking and chewing, she's thinking. Okay, so that wasn't a good one, but we're going to try it again.
She's probably just used to them getting on there and yanking. My guess.
Alright, she's bringing it around.
Hey, Marcy, what time do you think about eating?
Between 2 and 3. I think that's what we usually...
Here we go, here we go.
This one knows so I can gauge the fall.
Here we go. She brought it in. She brought it in. I'm going to reward her. Alright, she's going to think about it here. She should lick and chew here in a second. Lick and chew. Think about it. Think about it. What did I just do to you? Huh? She says, I don't know. See, she's moving a little bit. She's still a little bit. Not sure. Okay, so I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it 3 times. Alright, here we go. Now she's gonna lick and chew. Now she's thinking about it. Girl.
Yeah, he's trying to work on her feet. Too many people
No, he's
around
pouting
with
over there.
fat
Push me
feet.
away.
He could get hurt. Yeah, the horse got really upset. Huh?
It's a shame that they didn't have anything buddy working on them.
No, not now. Not now. It's too early. Water's too cold. Sit down, George. Sit. Sit. Wow, go behind the one, daughter. Have a good cup of the hot water here. Did you read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I just let her leave her head down?
Yeah, that's good.
No.
One more thing to do. One more thing to do on this foot, and you'll be done. There we go.
All right. Okay, we're gonna take a look at these. Come here.
Oh.
So she's got nice feet. Okay. These here are just surface cracks, so there's nothing to worry about those. Okay. Surface cracks.
Oh, she got a birdie.
Yeah, baby.
She's got some great feet. Tiny feet, dainty feet, but then she's not big boned. You know, she doesn't really have thick bones. So actually she's proportioned perfectly. Yeah, so, you know, she's got tiny feet, but they got some width to them, which is good because I like horses with wide feet. It's better balance. Now, when you get these horses that have these teeny little feet, and you get this massive body,
Petting zoo around here.
it's like somebody walking on stilts. See what I'm saying? So you have some nice width.
You go down there and buy a couple of them
right
goats,
there.
bring down here to live. I said it's like a petting zoo around here.
Well,
a couple goats from down at that farm.
not really, but it just gives them a better sense of balance. Because if they got these tiny little feet and you got this big massive body, you know, it's like walking on your tiptoes, basically. So she's got wide feet, nice feet. There's not any serious cracks. She's had to have had her feet done prior. I can't imagine her being, well, how old is she? 3? 2.5, 3? Can't imagine her not having her feet done. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to work on Amanda. I'm going to go ahead and work on the left rear, because that's the worst hoof, and I want to kind of get that straightened out in case she reacts. So let's get her away from the fence, bring her over here.
Maybe be more tropical.
Such a pretty bird. Yes, you are. Say pretty bird.
Okay, Mark, I want to show you something.
Hello, Skittles. You watching
So
Daddy?
just go ahead and stand right about there.
You watching Daddy? You want to step up?
Now when you go
Step
to
up.
the feet,
Step
okay,
up.
try skinning the feet one today.
Katie.
What's going on? Huh?
What are you losing your hair for, huh?
Look at this guy.
What are you losing your hair for?
Next to,
Lean.
stay up. What's going on? You gonna go? You gonna be a pretty girl? You gonna go? Go party. It's okay. What you scared about? Come on. It's just getting scary out here.
That's how you do the front foot.
Boy's growing, that's for sure.
Now when you go to do the back foot,
Look at you. Where's Mama?
now remember when you go to pick up your feet, watch her other feet, kind of watch her body. Maybe you careful. You're going to see how she's going to move her leg or shift her body. Okay? So watch what she does. she's already, she knows that I'm getting ready to pick her foot up. So she's already about to see what I'm doing? A lot of times people just walk in and grab the foot. I want them to know what my intentions are when I go back there. Believe it or not, that's a good trick. But that's your routine. Your routine. Understand what it is. That's why I'm going to go back to your left leg. Your leg gets closest to the horse. No. Now, granted, you know, cowboys aren't going to take that time. But, and she's only 2.5. She's a baby. I mean, she shouldn't really be out there chasing after cattle. A lot of times, people think, oh, when they're 3 years old, we can start riding. No. You can't. There's something physical about them that you can't really do it. You go, oh, it's their back. Yeah. No. It's not their back. Feet? Nope. Not their feet.
Chest?
Nope. Knees? Yes. The front knee. In here, there's a gap in the knee, and it's called the synovial. In between that gap, there's a sac. It's called the synovial sac, and it fills up. And what it is, it's like a shock absorber. Because, let's face it, your knee takes the brunt of everything that you do with your legs. So like Roy, stand up straight. We have the same thing. See that gap right in there? We have the same thing. Okay? That sac has to be developed. And when you look at a young horse, you can just look at the knee and see that gap. Horse isn't ready. I always have the vet check and make sure that that sac is developed. It's not their back. It has nothing to do with the back. Their back can handle the weight. It's their knees. It's their legs. If this horse means anything to you, and when you think about getting on it, they're 2.5, maybe almost 3. Arabians, they wait till they're 3 or better. Thoroughbreds, they don't wait at all. Alright. Now, Amanda, I want you to put the helmet on. You want to get up on him? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, for right now, I'm going to let her move. I want her to be relaxed. This is her. Okay. Rub her neck. Rub her neck.
Got another leg there.
All right, now, more than likely, why she did this was because as soon as the cowboy...
On top of the microwave, some clear ice or just plain ice.
Okay, Marcy?
I don't know where they're from. Maybe smoke last night.
Probably the reason why she moved off was probably she was taught to do that because when the cowboy mounted her up and she started moving right out, they were ready to go. Basically, what you want is you actually want your horse to stand quiet until you cue. All right, but you saw how she moved off. Now, I wouldn't know if her moving off meant that she was nervous or if she was taught that.
I imagine that she was taught that.
Okay. All right, so now we got her quiet and standing still.
I'm thinking there was...
Almost there. Thank you. Good job. Okay, good. What I want you to do is use your calf and your heel. Now basically, when I get you on the pad, that'd probably be the first time a fish was ever caught by an ass. And then maybe not.
Feeding the baby.
You were thirsty. You were thirsty, huh? Bonjour, baby. Cake. He says cake and dog. Wow.